Amira, have you received your salary for this month?
Not yet. It's been already 2 weeks. I've already emailed HR, but they still haven't replied.
Oh my god, same here. My rent is due next week, and I'm getting worried.
Same.
Morning, everyone. Why do you all look so scared? Honestly, no. This is the first time something like this has happened. After some rumors that the company is facing financial problems. Financial problems? But as far as I know, flights are still being sold online. That's what concerns me. If management knows something, they should tell us.
Imagine it's October 12, 2023. You have swept up for months for a dream vacation. You've booked your flight with MYAirline, the shiny, brand new budget airline that everyone was talking about. So, you wake up at 4:30 a.m. and drive to KLIA, walk up to the terminal, and then you realize that the entire check-in row is actually pitch black. There is no staff and there are no planes. So, there is just a Facebook post made 30 minutes prior saying we are suspended by. So there is no emails, no warnings, and just like that, 117,000 passengers were stranded, holding 22 million RM in useless tickets, and it was absolute chaos.
Now, every good story has characters. First, we have the passengers who lost their money and their holidays. Then, the employees, pilots and cabin crew who showed up to work only to find out they didn't have jobs anymore and had not been paid in months. And finally, the quiet characters in the back of the room, our regulators, Malaysian Aviation Commission, and the second one is Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia. They are the official watchdogs whose entire job is to make sure the airlines are actually safe and stable enough to fly us.
So, where did the ethics actually go wrong? It honestly comes down to two simple things. First, the airline lied. They knew they were going broke, but they hid it and kept selling tickets to over 117,000 of people anyway. That is a massive breach of basic business ethics and customer trust. Second, the regulators dropped the ball. The Malaysian Aviation Commission, MAVCOM, and also the Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia, CAAM, renewed the airline's license just days before the shutdown. Why? Because they only checked if the planes could physically fly, totally ignoring the empty bank accounts. By not checking the financial red flags, they failed in their ethical duty to protect the public.
So, why does this ethical gap matter to you and me? Because it exposes a flaw in the system. When we buy a flight ticket, we aren't just gambling. We trust that a license from the government means a company is safe to do business with. If regulators allow financially terminally ill companies to keep operating just because their physical planes look fine, the regulatory system loses its integrity. It turns the public into involuntary shields for failing corporations. That completely destroys the public trust required for our economy to function smoothly.
So, what's the moral of this whole story? First, regulators can't just check on airlines once a year. They need to monitor their bank accounts in real time so they can spot financial trouble before it's too late. Second, we need a safety net for passengers. Our ticket money should go into a secure holding account and only be given to the airline after they actually fly us. If they fail, we get an instant refund. At the end of the day, aviation isn't just about planes, it's about trust. Let's hope our regulators learn from this and keep our trust. That's all from us. Thank you.
No!